Well guys, another day, another install. So today I got two parts. This is the 034 Motorsports DSG catch can. Let's see. It's the catch can for the DSG. It'll sit right here on the left side of the car, and then I have the intake heat shield because I'm going to be taking off the intake regardless, so I might as well put this heat shield on. I should have bought this with the intake because it comes with the intake, but I bought it separate because I'm not going to buy the intake yet, but oh well. So the tools I'll need for just the DSG is a T30 Torx and a 19mm socket and a 6mm socket. So let me get those tools out and I'll start unpacking everything. So here's the parts. It's just some hardware, the banjo bolt, hose, and the actual catch can. I'm gonna be following 034's Motorsport install guide, which they make it very easy to go with, so I'm just gonna follow that. So first step they said is to unlatch the original catch can, which I think is just this little clip here. It's hard to do with two hands, but this is pretty much what it is right here. So let me take that out first. Right, so I set the factory catch can right there. Now I'm just gonna take the intake. So I believe I'm gonna take this one out, and I gotta figure out how to take this out, which I believe, I don't know, it's my first time taking it out. So, alright, so intake duct is just a T25, one here, and I could be able to take it out like that. Gotta make sure I'm gonna clean this before I put it back. Now onto the airbox. Alright, so then I took these 4mm Allens, one here and one here, so I could disconnect from the airbox. Alright, so next there is a T25 right there. Then this hose right here is just a pinch. You just pinch these two down as hard as you can and just pull it out. I had to take this little clip out right here from right here. So if you need to take that. And there's one more screw that goes right here. You gotta go from the back of the intake, take that out. And just a simple hose clamp. Pinch these two sides to take it out from the slot right here, from the turbo inlet. Now, I could just remove the whole intake now. Oh, and there's also another pinch hose right here that I gotta remove from the intake box, so remember to take that out too. Alright, so after taking out the intake, you don't have to remove this thing right here. Right here, you can just leave this T25. It's just these 3 pop clips. And this hose, you don't have to take it out because it literally doesn't connect to anything, so sorry about that. Alright, so the next step is to unclip this from the coolant hose right there. Clip it out. And the next step they say is just to take this and yank it out as hard as you can. So let's see if I can do that. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Nope. 1, 2, 3. Okay, never mind. All right, so you literally just gotta yank it out. It's just like an on-barb hose, and there's a little bit of oil on the breather, so that's kind of weird. But I'm gonna clean that off. I don't think we're gonna use this anymore. All right, so next, gonna put on the banjo bolt. They say to put one washer, banjo bolt, then the other washer. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but yeah, there you go. And just put it on, twist the bolt, and you want to angle it to the corner right here, where they say it like that. All right, just finished torquing up the banjo bolt. Now I'm gonna remove this one and this one. These are T30s for the headlight. Just remove those, get it out of the way. All right, so next I took one of the hose clamps and slide it over the hose. I'm gonna put it on that same barb fitting that we took out the original from the transmission. All right, so got the hose on. Make sure you put the clamp at the very edge. Leave a bit, like I say, like 3 mils, because the actual barb is very short, so you want the hose clamp at least on the barb part. So got that in, and now I guess it's time to install the catch can. Before you put on the DSG catch can, make sure you use the supplied mounting clips here on the coolant, and on this one is radiator as well. So just this one and this one. So I got the catch can mounted. Right now there's a little bit of a kink here. I'm gonna pull the hose just to make sure that this is the highest point and it drips down all the way back to the DSG. So I'm gonna reposition this, and this should be pretty much good to go. Put back the intake how I took it out, and DSG is finally connected. So, but now I'm gonna go install the intake heat shield before I put everything back. All right, so intake heat shield. This is a very simple one. This bolt right here that we took out for the intake, we're gonna put that back. And there's also where that hardware right there, that's the sensor. We're gonna use that to essentially put this in here and then reuse those two hardware. So it should be a fairly simple install since we already took it out the intake. So let me get that done real quick. All right, fairly simple. Both of the screws are on. Intake shield assembled. Now time to put back all the entire intake. All right, guys. DSG catch can installed and the intake heat shield's installed now. Honestly, this was one of the easier installs I've done so far for the RS3. This is very easy. The intake shield is very easy, and the intake, take it out, fairly simple. It's just you gotta have some finger strength, you know. But yeah, next I'm gonna do is the engine catch can, which I do have right now, but it's much more spicier to install, as 034 says. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you're driving a dream car, because this is my dream car right here right now.